stuck inside a room without a door. I was trying to make my way out through the floor. Then I felt your breath on my face, and I left that place. Oh my love, it's not easy, I know. Oh my love, we've got so much farther to go. But my love, keep on holding my hand, and I will help you if I can. And if we ever make it out of here, we're gonna go far. If we ever see an open sky, I'm gonna catch a falling star. And if we ever get the chance to be who we are, if we ever make it out of here, I got lost inside a maze without an end. I was lost without a friend. But then I heard you calling my name, and I left that game. Oh my friend, it's not easy, I know. Oh my friend, we've got so much farther to go. But my friend, keep on holding my hand. Maybe we can make a stand. And if we ever make it out of here, we're gonna go far. If we ever see an open sky, I'm gonna catch a falling star. And if we ever get the chance to be who we are, if we ever make it out of here, I thought I was too far gone. I saw those big dark clouds never roll into dawn. I thought I was alone out on that sea, but you rescued me. So if we ever make it out of here, we're gonna go far. If we ever see an open sky, I'm gonna catch a falling star. And if we ever get the chance to be who we are, if we ever make it out of here, baby, we gotta get out of here. Maybe we can make it out of here.
Hey y'all, it's Little Red. How are y'all doing today? Hope everyone
Hey
had
guys, I'm getting my tire changed, so I'm gonna be in and out.
Of course you are. We get you at the bad time every night because, you know, it's 4 o'clock there or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry.
Yep, that's right. Yep, but I'll make it happen.
Hey, beautiful boy, Nan and Violet, Krista York, Nene, whoever else I missed in chat. I'm sure there's a bunch. Beautiful boy, welcome back. I hadn't seen you a lot lately. I hope that's just bad timing. And hey, everyone that's rolling in, right? That's exactly right, Miss Cassandra. The people who weren't here earlier, a lot of people I've already talked to today. We did a midday stream. I appreciate everybody that was here. I'm glad you came back, and the ones that were not there, I'm glad you're here now. Ooh, the notification was late. Sorry, Nikki May. I scheduled this one a couple hours ago, hoping that people would get it. Me too, Leanne. I hear these songs in my head. Now they're in my phone, and I don't listen to the radio a lot, but I do listen to these. Hey, Lisa. I'm so glad you're here, Amber. I'm Sherry. Have you got any good updates for us? Hey, Angel Grace. Kathy. It's good to see everyone. Cash's mama's here. Missy B, welcome. Gypsy. What color are you dyeing your hair, Gypsy? My day's been... No, I'll be honest. Nope, sure didn't. I've got a stress tension headache. I'm relieved in a lot of ways, but it's not been a great day. I enjoyed having my midday stream with y'all. And I did love Creepshow Art's video. Love, 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 love it. If you haven't seen it, I hate it for you. I hope you go watch it. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm trying to... I'm texting my hubby, my internet hubby. Okay. Hoot. You're a hoot. Sorry to hear that. I had a headache too. I thought I had drank too much coffee this morning because I got up at 7 store watching videos. It's the pits. And you know, I don't know if you know, but if I drink too much coffee, I'll get a headache. But this one hasn't left me all day. Edmar, welcome. Mama T. I want to let some people get in here. I want to say hey to y'all. I sent out a couple links. I don't even remember who I sent them to. I'm fixing to send out another one. So it's a lack of sleep. No, actually, I've been taking melatonin, and I usually take it while I'm still on stream at night because then that gives it time to kick in. I like not before stream, but towards maybe an hour before the end of stream. Yes, I tried to watch it. I was very, hey Catherine with a C, I was very preoccupied today trying to watch new videos. It was hard for me, like even Creepshow Art's video, as great as it was, I had to watch it twice. I love it. I can't wait to watch it again. But yeah, I watched his. I've got to watch it again. I watched Uni's. I got to watch it again. But that's like kind of like a punishment for a crime I didn't commit. So I don't really want to watch it. Hey DK. Fun time. I'm seeing some new names in here. That's good. Monica, welcome. I hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Did y'all know that I didn't even realize until my day stream today that tomorrow's Thanksgiving, because I have no plans. I will be okay, Hellcat. I wish you would DM me. I've got something to show you. Mama Wolf, I've been putting off any bugs me. And we're going to talk about it. I just don't know how to I don't know how to just yet talk about it, especially by myself.
You're not by yourself. I'm here now for a little bit
I know.
because I got all my business done, and now.
Yeah, y'all press.
But sometimes being with me, my boyfriends used to tell me that being with me was kind of like being alone anyway. So. I don't know what that means.
Hey Trisha, I do, and I love those kind of boyfriends, like the ones where it's like
where you can sit for 8 hours and not say a word to each other.
Yeah, and it's like they're not even there. Pumpkin cheesecake. Okay, DK, and drinking a Bud Light seltzer. I don't know what it is about my streams and food, but however, y'all made me hungry at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Hey, Phoebes. Hey, Maureen. Tammy, again. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any names. Y'all go hit that like button. Or dislike, whatever. Just let me know how you're feeling, I guess. I've been Mama Wolf, let me tell you. I do too. And then I'll try to watch him in 2 times speed. I did notice he was a little more humble seeming, maybe not as cocky in this video, but maybe I just got that from someone else's comments, because I had people saying this was like one of the best videos of his that they've seen. I didn't, I ain't gonna say it was great, but he told a little more truth. I don't think he was completely honest, but whatever. Crazy Christy, my girl. Monica DK, that sounds delicious. I love cheesecake. I'm not a big pumpkin is it just me, or does pumpkin and sweet potato pie taste the same? Like, I can't tell the difference.
Well, yeah,
they're
kind of similar. Yeah, they're a little different. I find the texture's a little different, and pumpkin's a little sweeter, but other than that, they're pretty similar.
Hey, Rena Rue. Hey, Christy York. Gypsy. There's 133 in here. That's not enough for me just yet to start talking about what I want to talk about. Hey, Maya Goodness. Hey, Star Lily.
Go share, guys.
Yeah, y'all go share. We got something to talk about. Now, I don't want to talk about it, but I feel like if I don't, I've got to. My sister came out with the recipe. She makes her cheesecake, and I make my sugar cream pie filling. That, I don't know what, and we put it on top of it. I don't know what sugar cream pie filling is, but I hate you right now because I want some. And I'm just kidding. I don't hate you, but, sounds yummy. Lisa. That Amber chick. I'm going to be honest. I'm no Martha Stewart. Me either. But for a long time, I thought pumpkin and sweet potatoes were the same thing for that very reason. I mean, you didn't really think pumpkins were sweet potatoes because, right? Well, maybe you did. They look and taste just exactly the damn same to me. Hey, Marit from Montreal. How are you? On a mission. Hey. Hope it's a good mission. There's some missions around lately that aren't good ones. Let me...
You guys remember to switch to live chat from top chat. I'm just now getting somewhere where I can see the chat, so I'm going to be behind on my hellos, but... Marie, bonjour, comment ça va? Let's see. I don't know, since Red wasn't able to download it, I don't know how this sound was on the song, but I would love to hear what you guys think of the live acoustic version.
Yeah,
hi,
what
Susie Q.
I sent Kanoa a link. I don't know if she's working.
Yeah.
Is Catherine with a C in here? Hey, boo, hey.
What's up, Shorty? My hoot. My crazy, sexy hoot.
She's a hoot.
There's Catherine with a C. Bonjour, mon petit chou. Comment ça va?
To my moderators, because I got locked out of my old Twitter, and I'm in the other chat, but I'm not like admin in it. Then because I got added with my new chat. If you want to be in the real moderator chat now and get updates or whatever, send me a DM and I'll add you to the new one that I made this last night or this morning. And then I would like, if you don't mind, just because I've got a chat out that I started and now I'm locked out of it. If you'll, once you're added to the new one, leave the old one so it dies off. Hey, Ann. You're moving to Florida in the spring, Ann? From up north? That would be amazing. Yes. Is she
Catherine.
saying you have is Catherine with a C telling you have a cute accent? Because she literally has the cutest accent ever.
I think she's saying that when I speak French, I have a cute accent.
Oh, okay.
Like when she speaks English, she has a cute accent.
Oh my goodness, it's so sweet.
Bonjour. I say it like that because the last time I visited, we stayed at this little bed and breakfast, and the woman who ran it, she was this little old French lady, tiny, like 100 years old, and every time I would come in, she'd open the door and she'd say, "Bonjour, mon petit chou." So I always say it like that because I'm a goofball.
I'm so happy about Creepshow stream today or post today that I hate that it's clouded in bullshit.
Yeah.
Because this was supposed to be a great day. I was gonna be happy. I actually joined her Patreon.
Hi, Violet.
I actually joined her Patreon so I could watch it because I was scared that it wouldn't drop before my live stream, and it was actually the suspense was killing me. So I joined the Patreon just so I could watch her video, but I'm glad I did because I love her and I want to support who I can. I am on a roll, 3rd live in a row. Woo! I'm glad you're getting. What did you do to get your notifications? Did you have to unring the bell and re-ring the bell? Because I have people asking me. Kathy, I got the homemade cranberry sauce, deviled eggs, cherry crisp, and apple crisp. I have a question. What's homemade cranberry sauce? Because is cranberry sauce the stuff that you literally dump out the can and slice? Because I like that. But my aunt made a cranberry cat something and it had, oh my yum. It was so good. It had like Cool Whip on top and it was crunchy. It was yummy, but it was not made with the canned stuff that sliced that literally has the can rings around it when you eat it.
Yep, that's the stuff.
Yeah, but she said homemade. How do you make homemade? What's cranberry sauce, I guess? So
you take cranberries and you make them kind of on the stove like jam. So they have like real cranberry chunks in it.
She dumped Cool Whip on top of it. Yum.
Yep.
Hey, Catherine. How are you, sweetie?
Hi, Scumps.
I am good.
Oh, hi, Kath. Bonjour, mon petit chou.
Now I got 2 cute laughs.
I'm such a dork.
So, Catherine, what have I thought you had a link.
Gypsy Rose wants to know why Americans think Australians have such cute accents.
Oh my God, that's my favorite. I don't know why, but it is.
Now I am going to try to say this without being any sort of way, but I when I was in New York and I worked at this salon in Soho, and my I guess, what do you call it? The person at the front. Why can't I think of that? Like, not a host, a freaking whatever, administrative, whatever at the front. She was Australian, and she had this. She was pretty. She was like, just a pretty girl, but her husband was the hottest dude I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, damn, he is so fine. And she said, she said that in Australia there are like 30 males to every female. So that she said, like, she basically had the pick of like whatever dude she wanted. Is that true? So Gypsy Rose, you got to tell me. This was like 10 years ago, so I don't know if it's still that way. But I was like, damn, maybe I need to move to Australia. I could get myself a model husband. Although my husband was pretty hot, but he was Welsh, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's something about Australian accents, and on like the below deck, there's always people from all different countries that work on those ships on that TV show, and the Australians are always hot.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. That's what I heard. There's 153 in now that I see.
I just dropped you a DM. I want you to read it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, boo.
Hi,
Hi,
Sherry.
I don't want to share that publicly, but I wanted you to know, before we get down into it.
Maz says sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have to Arena
you're good.
Rena Rue, I love you, boo. Happy Thanksgiving. For $50 PayPal. Happy Thanksgiving, sweetie. Sending you much love and warm wishes, and hoping this little bit will help with groceries and medicine and stuff. I love you. You're so sweet. And what a sweetheart. Are you following me on? Are we following each other on my new Twitter yet? Oh no, it's whichever. Never mind. Sorry. I know where I'm following you. Sorry. My mind is so like blank half the time.
So Maz says about my comment that the odds are good, but the goods are odd.
Wait, what?
In Australia, about the dudes, the odds are good, like from the ratio of men to women. The odds are good, but the goods are odd.
That's good. I like that one.
I'm like suddenly a dad. I'm like making all these dad jokes.
I like a little anything hidden in a tub of Cool Whip, Stormy G. That's my jam.
All right, we got to watch out for these thingies. You gonna cause mischief? Thing 1, thing 2, thing 3, thingy 4.
Y'all, I'm just okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me read the text real quick.
Hi, Mama T. I'm on my iPad and my phone, so I'm not really able to at people, but.
Okay, so I'm reading a DM. I just invited Heather, who y'all know is Karma Valley, to be here. I understand why she can't, because she's literally we've been texting for like a couple hours now, but she's got her hands in raw turkey, so she's sent me a couple voice clips. I understand. I'm like, I'm sorry that I'm bumming you out, or I'm bothering you about this, but this is kind of important to me. And, she says, I can say she wants to address this with me tomorrow and add more context so people know how much she believed and what she was saying since she was so upset by it. I guess she's talking about she as in Val. I took the video down until I can chop off the end. I recorded it though. I haven't told her that yet, but I recorded it just so I could have it because I wanted to see what the chat was saying because I got so upset last night I left. And I know there's people in the chat that have no idea what I'm talking about. We'll get there. I took video down. Yeah, it was the last bit. I would absolutely make a statement because it's warranted. I'm totally calm and in shock. Okay. So, last night, I did not want to do this. Like, I feel like there's not enough people here or something. But there's more. I think... A lot of people went from my stream to there. I left here last night and I went over to my friend Karma, who I happen to have shared her link several times last night, not knowing that she was going to go live. That's where Joey went when he left. Didn't know that was happening. I'll send him a link. Let me send him a link. He probably don't want no part of this, and I understand if he doesn't, because he didn't know what was going on when it happened either. But I get over there and her co-host / partner / co-owner of her channel is saying that I had hidden a video where we were, or it wasn't me being accused, someone on my panel had been very disgustingly making fun of. Should I play a clip? If I play a clip, I'm getting demonetized because she called me a cowardly biatch and a bitch.
Yeah, there's a lot of cussing.
She talked really dirty, and I was in stream saying this didn't happen. This didn't happen. Like but y'all know I get up and leave stream so many times during every stream, but she kept saying it was privated, and she kept saying make it public, make it public. I love myself a 10 thingy. But I've seen you in other chats, thingy 1, thingy 2, thingy 4. There you are. So. And please, where are my mods? If my mods will be very, what's the word? To not, I'm not trying to put up a bunch of shit. Not. I'm hearing in the stream that I let someone say some nasty stuff about Asian people. They wouldn't say what it was. They wouldn't say who said it on stream. So I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning looking through videos, looking through. I didn't have. She kept saying I had privated it. I haven't privated but one stream, and it was 3 nights ago. And it's because one of my moderators said something that she didn't mean to upset my other moderator, but it's just the way she worded stuff. She's bad at wording stuff, just like me, and it turned into bullshit. So plus, not even that wasn't the only reason. It was also pointed out to me that I had shared the Matt and Sherelle interview, and went to let the dog out, but I used the bathroom and I was gone too long. I would have had to edit the video because Sherelle will strike you, I think. I didn't want to take any chances. I don't know her like that. So I privated the video. I told my moderator I would leave it private. But I went back and listened to that one. There was nothing in that one either about it. So today during my live stream, I had talked to everyone. I was upset. I cried myself to sleep last night. I was in the chat. People were telling me to come in, but why am I coming in? No one invited me to talk about this or brought this to my attention before, and God knows if someone in my chat or on my panel said something that someone was offended by or felt was racist, all they'd have to do is tell me, and we could talk about it. That's it, period. I would never... Yes, hey, Badfish Row. I'm sorry. I saw your name already once, and I was talking. I'm sorry. Hey, Dolly Molly. I wasn't ignoring anybody. I'm sorry. And I don't even want to be talking about this right now, but I feel like I have to because Heather can't, because she's got family over and Thanksgiving, and the other person's... I don't know. So I got live today, but I had told everyone... I wouldn't go and stream. Well, I left the stream last night. I went back in and I didn't get a link, but I was really kind of offended and mad because why is this how I'm hearing about it? The live started while I was still live, and I had shared that link, and I get over there and they're talking about me letting somebody be racist on my channel and me hiding it, which if somebody said a racist comment on my channel, of course I'd hide the video. I would private the video, but I would not have that person on my panel. But that it never happened. And the people in the chat who are in my stream every night, the ones that are my friends, actually were saying, we don't remember that. No, Susie Q, I'm not feeding the trolls. This is with Heather's permission. She's going to be here tomorrow night, she said. But she understands I need to clear this up. I'm fixing to read something to y'all, a statement. Today in my live stream, hey Tina Corey, today in my live stream, Val and Heather came in and apologized to me. They apologized for last night. Heather had a different reason for apologizing. She just apologized that it all went down. I didn't ask them why. I didn't want it on my stream during the day stream. I wanted it to just be a happy stream. I was happy about Creepshow Art did an awesome video and shouted out this channel lots and lots of times, and I thought it was amazing. But I've been in contact with Heather. And I wasn't going to do this, but she just told me earlier that I might as well, because now she can't get up with the other person. And, I mean, I can't just have this out here about me without saying something. So, I'm going to read the email. And it was in the chat that they were going to send me an email and apologize. Not they, but the person who made these claims. And I think I replied back to her, and it wasn't very nice because I was shocked. But she said, "Hi, it's Val. I wanted to reach out publicly and privately to apologize to you for my horrible actions last night. I let some things get to me and in my head, and I snapped. I was trying for a while to see what was said or happened in the video, and I thought people were asking you and you were ignoring it. And that it did happen, why it was deleted. I don't know exactly, she worded that wrong somehow. I should have reached out to you on my own to ask if something was really said or not. It is my fault that I didn't do my due diligence and contact you directly and hear that it was not in fact said on a live. I owed you a public apology also, and I hope you saw me in your chat earlier. I respected that you wanted to do it privately. I also have asked Heather today to remove the video or edit it out or remove it completely. It's not right or fair to you for it being up. It's hurtful to you what I said and reacted. She agrees and said she would. I never should have let things get me so upset without fact checking myself first in private. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me for this terrible outburst I did, Val. I appreciate your apology. Here's the thing. She didn't hear it. In my opinion, everybody in that chat was under the assumption, Val, Heather, from what I've been told, she was like in near tears when she was telling the story to someone else. So everyone in chat, as far as I've talked to today, thought that she heard this, and when she went back the next day, I had privated it. She never heard it. She never heard it because it was never. There was a conversation about eating Chinese food and buying a mask, or like you could buy a mask from a Chinese place. That was weird. I think that if someone said something so offensive in my chat, whether because I really was watching videos thinking maybe I got up to let the dog out, because I do that. I get up and walk around now because I get sore. I go to the bathroom a lot. So maybe I missed something, but I don't think that my every night supporters and my trolls who hate me, who are in my stream, would let something like that go without it being called out. So I was just in complete shock. The fact that got even said when no one can source who said it, where it came from, which stream it was in, and to be accused of privating it to hide it, I wanted y'all to hear that was not true. Yeah, Supernova, I know that's my karma. Is that what you're saying? Like I said, me and Heather are okay. I accept Vel's apology, but I don't want to have a conversation with her about it because I don't get it. I don't get who. There's obviously trolls. There's something going on, and whether someone really told her that, or I guess now she's telling Heather she doesn't know. I don't know. She doesn't know. Maybe she heard it wrong. I don't know, but I felt very attacked last night, and I don't want y'all to think that was true. I've never met this woman before, and she supposedly has no social media at all, which I find odd, but I'm not going to say it's impossible for a YouTuber. And I hate reading messages, but there's a couple other things outside of that stream, just between me and Heather, that have been told to her that are not true also by the same person. So I don't know if someone's telling these real, or if somebody's making stuff up completely, or if someone's trying to, I don't know what's going on, but I love y'all. Anything y'all heard about, if y'all heard that last night, and yes, I was in that stream and I got upset. I wasn't ugly with Karma or Comic Nut or anybody in the chat. I tried to not be, but I was hurt because I know I didn't hear anyone. I've never heard anyone on my panel say anything overtly racist, nor would I put up with it. And I know Todd was getting blamed because we just assumed if something stupid was said, it was Todd. And bless his heart, that's, I, for some reason, was thinking they were saying it was a guy. Now I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the video, but it makes me sick in my stomach. I recorded it in my room with the door shut today, and I was in the other room because I didn't want to listen to it yet. But I'm so happy.
I will tell you that I found the spot where it was specifically said she, so I'm pretty sure that they were saying it was a woman who had said something.
Okay, well that really makes it even more confusing to me, because it just doesn't sound like anybody on my panel to me. And even like, I don't know. Like if something, we had a conversation about Chinese food one night, but that video is not privated, or never been private, and I don't remember if it was on panel or in a pre or after stream. I don't know. Because I start before a stream in a meet call with guests, and then when I hang up here with y'all and in the stream, I stay in stream, or I stay in the Google Meet and wrap it up in like a phone conversation with my friends. So I don't think anybody perceived it that way. I think it was, I mean, it's just kind of weird. Like, was it made up? Like, that's because there's other stuff that's been made up at this point, that maybe Heather will talk about tomorrow night. I didn't want y'all thinking that. I didn't really want to address it at all, but I felt like Heather, I mean, she can't, and she wants to. She says she's going to on Twitter, but like 400 people saw the video before it was deleted. So
I don't want to interrupt you, Red, but when you're ready, I'd like to say a few things.
I'm ready. Please, God. I've been waiting for you to interject.
Okay, I just didn't want to interrupt you, and I'm in my car, so I don't want it to be too noisy, but I do want to say a few things. First of all, that as soon as it was cleared up that the channel that was being accused and spoken of by Vale was your channel, Red, everybody in the chat changed. The support for Vale changed.
I mean, people were obviously confused, yeah, because they don't.
Everyone said, the people who are there, like Craft Happy Tammy, maybe I'm just other people that were there. I think Shen's and people were saying, okay, wait a minute, I'm there every night and I have no idea what this person is talking about. This kind of thing never would have happened. If it did, I'm one of the moderators. And if there were only like 2 or 3 people saying, oh gosh, I don't remember, but literally every single person in the chat last night who is here in Red's chat consistently was saying, okay, now doesn't sound right. Now it's different. And I also want to say that there's hopefully a lesson to learn here, that if you don't have, even if it's your best friend that you would trust with your life coming to you and telling you that something happened that even if you think it might be true, if you don't have proof that you've seen with your own eyes, I myself have learned to zip it and not make accusations to anyone until I know for absolute sure. People maybe will even have the best intentions. Maybe the person who tells you thinks that they heard something that they didn't hear, but you're the one who's going to look like an a-hole when it comes down to it, if you're talking about something that you heard somebody say and you don't have proof for yourself.
That's a good place for me to jump in. I have looked like the a-hole a lot of times here because I have let people come here and say stuff that then later I found out, oh, that wasn't so much true and I should have gotten more proof. It's a learning process. This is why, and also there's trolls. There's someone actively trying to cause trouble with me and other channels. That's been proven. That has absolutely been proven. Very clear to me. Yeah. It's very clear. But I have been the asshole that said stuff without it in proof. I did it with an ex-mod of Katie, and I regret it. I've done it with 2 ex-mods of Katie's now, and one of them took money from my community. So, in my opinion, allegedly, since that's a thing. However, I do want y'all to know that got all backed up and apologized for today, and I tried to take up for myself last night. I couldn't have took a link if they sent it because I was sobbing like a biatch.
Well, and I hope I don't lose service because I'm in my garage, but
what's supposed to happen in my chat? What are you asking? I know
she
that.
was asking, was the comment that was being accused supposedly happened in Red's chat?
They
and I
said that
answered
someone
already.
on my panel was very disgusting. Basically, I mean, she never really said a lot, but she went into more detail with Heather, I think. Someone in my panel was mocking and making fun of Vale's heritage, which is part Japanese, and that we were making fun of Japanese, or not we, but someone on my panel was making fun of Japanese people. So I'm like, if that had happened, as many trolls as I have right now because of all the other stuff going on, then I think someone would have had that blasted all over Twitter by now. And everyone in chat, my mods were there saying, no, this didn't happen. I don't remember this happening. There's a few there that didn't say that were in chats of mine every night. And that broke my heart. I ain't gonna lie. But I understand not wanting to get in an argument and a fight.
That's true. I said everyone, but I think there were a few who kind of stayed neutral.
Some backed out. And I get it. Because who wants to be in an internet fight? But it's like I'm fighting every day. And I'm not trying to. And I didn't want to talk about this. And I went back and forth about whether I was going to or not. Because I don't want to feed the trolls. And a troll, I don't know if this was a troll or if Vale just has a problem. I don't know. She apologized to me. I accept her apology. But it doesn't take away the fact that 400 people saw her like cuss me and say I was a coward bee and that I let someone be racist on my panel, because I would never let someone be racist on my panel. And again, that goes back to if someone sees something they don't agree with, hop in my DMs and let's talk about it, because I am all about that.
And I will tell you, even though, okay, the damage is done. And that's unfortunate.
There's damage
because
done.
even though there's our apologies being made and Red is talking about it now and clearing the air, there will be people who saw that
and don't see this,
who are not going to hear about the apology, who have already told people that are 6 degrees of separation, who hear from a friend it's going to get thwarted, and that's just the reality. That's how humans work. And so please be careful of what you say about people. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, but for myself, I am learning every time something like this happens, and I'll screw up one day again about this. I'm sure I will.
Oh, I definitely.
And I'll go, man, I thought I learned that lesson, but look at me. I'm screwing up at this again. God, I had to be reminded. But hopefully not.
Right.
But you never know.
And then, then in the comment section, there was someone who I thought I'd done a beef squash with, and we're not going to get involved in any other beefs, and just completely just annihilated me in the comments without saying my name. But she said my name on the stream. Like, she said, Red, put that video up. First of all, if you were so hurt by a video that you didn't hear and everyone thought you heard, why would you want that video put back up? First off. But I wasn't hiding anything, because literally I haven't privated but one video in the whole, like when I go to my videos, there's like probably 50 a page on my studio, and there's nothing the last month except for 3 days ago, and that was there's two reasons that will always stay private unless I edit it, because chat had an issue and with a comment that was misworded, and she absolutely had a right to have an issue with the way the comment was posted, and because I played too much long of Sherelle and Matt's interview, because I was in the bathroom or letting the dog out or whatever, and I didn't want to address this night, but dude, I've cried y'all a lot. I want to say that I think that
there's no need to continue to
Yeah.
go into those explanations because it's done. It didn't happen. They apologized. They realized what they did wrong. So you don't have to defend the fact that this didn't happen anymore. That's clear. Everybody knows the accusation. Nobody actually saw that because it didn't happen. And that's the end of it. And so now it's time to learn from it. And I mean, I'm not going to be like kumbaya, but I mean, it is time to learn from this. And if people want to share, you know, experiences about things that they did that sucked or they learned a lesson, we're human. But please, this doesn't mean their apologies and this saying, you know, proving that it didn't happen and blah, blah, blah. It helps, but it will never completely, it'll always be a bruise. There will always be a scar from this that is going to hurt Red.
I miss Hellcat.
So we got to be careful. And that's life. Bruises, bumps and bruises and scars are a part of life. But please, it will be very sad if people don't learn something from this, because then it would have been pointless.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Comic
seen
Nut.
better days, but I'm doing good now.
Good. Well, I'm glad you're doing better.
Hi.
Hi guys. How's everybody on the panel?
Good. Have you been listening?
Hey, Steve.
I was upstairs shoveling food down my gullet. So that way I can run down here. I told Red about 15-20 minutes ago that I was going to
I didn't see that.
5 minutes, and 5 minutes turned into 15. So I do apologize about that.
That's okay. Well, I was just
Yeah,
saying
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. I was just saying that it would now that we know the truth, it's better, but there's still going to be scars from it, and hopefully we can all learn from this, because it'll be a shame if there's no lessons learned and it would have just been a sucky thing that happened. And I hope that at least one person can do better next time because they were a part or witnessed this experience and this situation.
I do want to say I appreciate everyone that spoke up for me last night. Do not think I didn't see, and I didn't appreciate it. And I went on the defensive because I was like, what the hell? But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know my heart. Everyone that knows
Yeah,
me
so I was there from the
do I?
of everything. I was there from the very beginning of what happened on the live yesterday.
I've seen the whole thing.
And
you were, yeah.
And we were all of us, everybody,
Lord.
everybody on the panel were like, our faces just were in shock. And I, you know how I am. I let people talk. That's what I do. I'm not gonna, and I don't try to.
And I wasn't.
I don't think
coming
anybody.
At you.
Go ahead. I know you weren't. I 100%
Like, I love
unequivocally know you weren't that. And that's that's neither here nor there. I know that's not even something that crossed in my mind. But with everything, I just want everybody to know that everybody in the panel, I think, did the right thing. They said, hey, this is not something to be aired out here. This is something that needs to be talked in private, number one.
I absolutely thought that. Like,
no
one even gave me a heads up if you want to come talk about it on this video, or like, did this happen?
I knew that was going to even be said. It just literally dropped like a bomb out of the sky.
But I sent you the email.
Yes.
Because Heather told me it's okay, and now Heather can't get up with, all of a sudden, Vel's not answering phone calls anymore. So I sent you the email.
I saw it.
Did you not think, by the way she was talking, that she actually heard it for herself?
Yes, the way it was said was
Yep.
Was like she definitely heard it on her own.
Heather said she was in tears about it.
She was. I spoke to her, and I want everybody to know. Please do not, take anything out on Karma, because just like everyone else, it literally was something. We were talking about something, and then it took a left turn, and it was a bomb that was dropped. She is not at fault. This
is my feeling about Karma. I now know, as from learning my lessons, like you've seen me learn some lessons here, that it shouldn't have been spoken about there. But Karma's a brand new channel, and she's going to learn these lessons the hard way. She is, and as she grows, there's gonna be drama, whether she likes it or not. She's on YouTube. So
Well, I told her how to handle it next time. Whether she, it's her channel. She's gonna do what she wants. Like me, people tell me what to do or ask me or give me advice, and at the end of the day, I do what the hell I want. But I did give her some advice, and if she takes it, that'll be awesome. Or she can even morph that advice into her own style, because like I tell you too,
when she says, "Say what you gotta say and get the F out."
yeah, and if what I mean by that is, if somebody is making her feel uncomfortable, mom, sorry, beep that curse word out. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's her mom, her dad, or anybody.
I heard you say that.
What needs to be done is, if it's her safe space, her channel, she needs to mute the button, and explain to them later why. And if they get mad and they don't respect her decision, then they never really respected her from the very beginning. They were just using her to get out.
I've muted Todd a bunch of times, and in stream muted him because I had to mute him. You've
muted me, and I've never gotten mad about it, and I've never said anything.
I don't remember muting you, but hell, maybe.
Yeah, no, but it's not a matter of me saying, "Oh, why'd you mute me?" I know why you muted me, because I wouldn't shut up, and I was getting into one of my stupid rants that I do. It was justified. It was 100% justified.
I think what happened, like when I went there, first
it was a shock.
It was a shock because I remember a conversation about eating Japanese food last week. So somehow that I can't go eat Japanese food and talk about it without some troll going and starting some shit. But at this point, I'm not sure that anyone said that, but I do know that someone has been someone's been saying that I talk bad about Karma, and or Heather, I call her Karma. I've never had a ill word to say about that woman, like ever. I'll get frustrated, and I ain't gonna lie, Joey knows it. I have vented to Dottie about Joey, and he knows it. People do. I mean, friends vent about each other, but I've never had a reason to vent about her or talk about her. And people who are pretending to be my friends are telling her lies.
I said that last night. I said that there are individuals.
And now she sees it, and she's like, I said to her earlier, I said, we've been trying to talk for last week, but she's had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
She hasn't been able to respond to me like in a voice call like she wanted. And I told her not. I said, if you'd have just had this conversation with me, this could all not have happened. Because just like Veronica said, no matter how many people, there's 191 people, there was 211 here a while ago, that doesn't matter. There's still going to be that one person who heard that stream last night and doesn't hear this stream, doesn't see the apology. Christoph Fan, thank you so much for the $5, boo. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Now, I would like to say something because I feel a certain way, and I don't want to hold it in, and I just want to kind of talk it out with you guys and see, if what I am seeing is valid or not. Because I know Karma very little. I think we maybe were on the panel with Red once together for 5 minutes or something.
I know her. I love her.
Yeah, and Red has spoken very highly of her, so I feel like I know her, and I feel like she's one of the good ones. However, I'm not trying to stir anything up. I'm actually trying to keep myself accountable. Before Red's name was, and you're talking about, you can mute, blah, 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 blah. But before Red was outed as the person that Vale was talking about, I observed what I thought was Karma encouraging Vale to talk about this thing. So, am I wrong?
No, I think you are, because from what I remember, her saying, "This is not the place. Let's not do this." And then I don't remember who it was, but there was somebody in the chat that kept asking. There was a few people. Who is it? Who is it?
Not
who is it?
Not necessarily to say that it was Red. No, this was before she said, Yes, say what you got to say. No names, but go for it, girl.
She's talking about
And
she
Yeah. Well,
she
she
started
did, but
saying it. She was
she
raising the
did.
roof. She was saying, "Yeah, you got to get
But
this
again,
out."
that's if I know if I have something to say, Red's going to do the same thing. She's going to say, just say it and get it out. And I know if Red's on my channel, even you, Veronica, if you're on my channel, you got something to say, I'm going to hope and pray and wish that when I give you the platform to say what you're going to say, that you do in a tactful and tasteful way, which is what I think Karma thought was going to happen. I thought that there was going to be enough foresight and insight to be able to say, observed, it made me feel yicky, ucky, and nasty, and I didn't appreciate it, and just leave it at that. I don't think she knew that it was going to go to level 1 to level 1,000 in a matter of seconds.
I didn't.
Okay, all right. I just had to say that I
Yeah,
observed
no,
something a little different because
Yeah.
even when she said put the effing stream back up, 3 or 4 times, Karma was kind of laughing and kind of still encouraging her. So that's what I observed.
Well, she had an issue with
And
me
I'm not
because
trying to say anything bad about Heather. I
No,
just
no, no,
want to be
no, no, no,
honest
no, no,
and
no.
say what I saw.
Yeah.
That's
there
all
was
I want to
also
do.
some background noise with me and Heather that is definitely trolls. Now that we've talked, trying to pit us against each other. But I mean, I can't hold anything against Heather because I've been that asshole that put it on the stream. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not calling her an asshole by any means. I'm just saying.
And also, what
I'm
I'm not trying to put any of the accountability on her either. I just want to say that I saw that, and because because I know that other people probably observed the same, a similar thing. Maybe a couple people, unless I'm totally crazy.
Here's the thing, though.
I just want to give her I just want to say it. And even though I did see that, I understand. And even though I saw that behavior potentially, I still don't put any of the blame on
So
her.
what I think what you saw can be applied to nervousness and on the same side wanting to be a friend. So like me, when I'm pissed, when I'm to the point where I'm gonna run through a wall or I'm like about to start, I start giggling, and my wife and everyone in the office knows. They just disappear. They see my face get flushed and I start to giggle because I'm like, look, this is ridiculous and you guys are pissing me off. Extremely put in a difficult situation, I'll tend to like just smile it off.
Dude, I am the same. I laughed at my dad's funeral because I was so uncomfortable and nervous and sad. Okay, go for it, Red.
Sorry. But
we're similar that way.
I was in and out because I've learned how to record with my OBS now. So I can record. I can do stuff. So I recorded that stream because I knew it was either going to get edited or deleted, and I was too upset today to watch it and read all the chat, and I wanted to be able to watch it later. But I did see when she left the last time, Karma, you looked frustrated and you got kind of like
quiet.
Well, then you got kind of outspoken about somebody. A statement being made about all of you. I don't know who.
Oh yes.
All of you behind each other back talking, but I don't.
Yeah. So that kind of frustrated me because it was a blanket statement that was made, and I felt a little bit offended. Huh?
By who made that statement though?
It was the same individual. It was the same individual that we're talking about, okay. Not Karma, but the other one. Give me 1 second. So there was a comment made and I felt offended because it was a blanket statement that like everyone in the and they know that this mouth will run no matter what in public or private, and it'll run directly to the person that I have an issue with. I don't backbite. I might say something to an individual. Let's just say I've got close friends on Twitter. I might say this person's fucking pissing me off. Excuse the language, but that's what I'll say. And then right away, I'll go to that person like, yo, and I'll say what I gotta say and blow up and blow or blow off my steam. However, I feel necessary to blow off my steam. Right. So for someone to come and say, yeah, everybody talks in crap in the community to behind everybody's back, I felt it a direct attack and offensive because anyone and everyone who knows me knows that I don't play those games. I literally have gotten into trouble because of that, because I don't know how to keep my mouth shut.
Right. I appreciate that. I just,
So
I,
yeah,
I
go ahead.
think there. I mean, what upset me so bad is there was only 37 people there when I got there, but by the time I went back the second time, and I had damn shared the link about 4 times, not even knowing she was live while I was live, there was like 80 maybe there by the time I was done, and there were a bunch of my subscribers and my moderators and people that I know, and I felt like, I mean, how can I prove it? She can't source it. She won't say when it happened. I heard a week and a half ago. I heard a few days ago, and I heard Heather said she's been talking to me about it for a week. So how can you defend that if you have? I mean, can I get a heads up? Can I get a chance?
Well, again.
No, it's not
because I
Heather's
was
fault.
there. And I wanted to. No. Not saying about Heather. I just want to reiterate that it literally happened like a car crash. That's how quick it happened.
I saw it too. I mean, I was there before it happened. Before she started talking about it.
Mm-hmm. And I think what I said.
I saw you talking, but I was telling Red. I said that I could see in your face and your expressions how you were probably feeling about it, and that you were just like shaking your head.
She
and
was
like
watching the video and sending me clips of it, and she said, "Oh, Comment Nut just huffed his brow and rolled his eyes," and I'm like, "Okay, I don't know what that means." But she was
I said it looks like he's thinking like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening," or like, "Oh, this is crazy." You know,
I felt really bad. I felt really bad for Karma because I love her to death. I think she's awesome. I talk to her all the time.
Yeah.
And I felt very uncomfortable because I just finished talking about an incident that had happened about me with my ex-wife.
Right.
You triggered that. Like, I heard you triggered that. Like, you triggered her.
Yeah. So and then what was even more, I was telling that story with my wife sitting behind me on the sofa here, watching TV with my kids. That's why I didn't have the camera on. And so I feel uncomfortable that I'm talking about my ex-wife in front of my current wife. And I feel uncomfortable because
if that was your wife now that you were talking about.
No. So I even went as far as I took my headphones and I put them up like this right here.
Hey, Cam.
And I felt really Irma because I can see she was pulling her hair back. She was stressed out. She was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck?" She's like, "What the hell?" There was a can of worms opened, and I do think that the story that I said opened up or maybe triggered that particular thought, what she thought she saw, or what she thought she heard.
Something else. I think there was some alcohol involved last night.
Maybe.
Think?
But
I mean,
I can't speak to neither, either way.
And look, hey, y'all have heard me drunk. More power to you, but I mean, my hurt was like, these are my people, and I know they were taking up for me, but then I'm like, there's damage being done that I can't repair right here.
But you know what though? Here's the thing. After today, now that everything's been, always remember what's done in darkness will be brought to the light. Period.
Right.
Everything that is in darkness will be brought to light. Whether someone's talking crap about somebody else, or somebody's stealing from somebody else, somebody's cheating on somebody, everything you do will come to light. Maybe not today, tomorrow, but 2, 3, 10 years from now, it's going to come out to light and it's going to bite you in the ass. You know what I mean? So if those individuals that still want to utilize what happened yesterday against you, and they don't see everything that was brought, that exonerates you, exonerates Karma and everybody else that was on the panel, then those individuals never really gave a shit about any of us, especially you and Karma, from the very beginning.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep, totally. I want to say a couple things. First of all, they're saying to read this person awkwardly's comment in the chat that they say they think they have some info that they might know where this incident actually happened and it wasn't here, and how it might have got misconstrued. So
I've dropped my Facebook.
Yeah. So maybe send it to Red's email. But I wanted to say that also a lot of, not a lot, but a few people, I saw a few people in the chat thinking that in their opinion that Lil Red should have gone on the panel live and talked to her.
I was
and
crying hysterically. I couldn't.
Listen, I know, but even without knowing that, and then a few people today were saying, "Oh, I wish she had gone on." I am I am the type of person who would usually go on and address the person live there. But that person was not in the right space to have a calm conversation with Red.
I left one time and I came back in under incognito. Then I came back in my account and made it clear I was there, and I would have totally taken a link. Before I started crying, the last time I was there, I would have taken a link. But I was just reading comments, and like Shins was saying, you're not making any better talking. You need to come to take a link. No one sent me a link. I would have taken a link that last time before I started crying. But finally it was like, she said, "You cowardly bee."
Yeah, she was not in the right space.
And all I could think was Katie Joy saying, like, show your face. Like when she was saying, put
Caroline.
it back up. Why would you, if it made you so triggered and so upset, and I was thinking she actually heard something. At the time, I was thinking, there's no way that someone on my panel said something so disgusting that it's upset this woman this bad, and no one said anything or tweeted about it or anything. So I was a little bit defensive, but I was also questioning, did it happen when I went to the bathroom? Did it happen when I took my dog out? Because I've left stream. I leave streams 12 times a night. Y'all know this. So my mind was going 1,000 miles a minute. So I'm glad I didn't take a link. I'm glad I didn't get one. But the last time I left, I actually left.
Yeah, I think it worked out for the best as far as that.
I don't know what turned it around today, that they all of a sudden I didn't want to talk about it in my live stream, and both of them went in my live stream this afternoon and apologized. And I wasn't trying to be rude, but I said, I don't want to do this here. But then I got that email, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, I wish I had addressed it and sent her a link during live stream day, because she never heard it for her own ears. And even Heather thought she actually heard it at some point.
Well, Heather never said she saw it or heard it. All she was saying was
But she thought that.
Yeah,
I think she thought
she was valid. Friend, she was like, "Look, my friend feels this way. If she said that she heard it, right now at this point with the information that I have, I kind of have to listen to what she's saying." And she also said, "I want to listen to Red's side. I want to hear what she has to say about it." She really rode the fence really well on that, I think, and she was very diplomatic as far as that goes. You see what I'm saying?
I get that. I mean, there was also other issues going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I am still flabbergasted and floored by, because she's got people telling her shit that isn't true. Like,
yeah. But one of the things that that I've learned is that
that's why I tell everyone, hop in my DMs. Please don't ever hold a grudge. If you hear something about me, come straight to me with it. Like, please. Don't think in your head, if someone says, Lil Red said this about you, come ask me. Don't hold it in until you're so mad about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good lesson for, no matter what the situation is.
And please don't tweet about it publicly. Like, just hop in my DMs and we can talk about it. And if you don't like what you hear from me, or you think I'm a liar, or you think I'm bullshitting, then tweet about it. Whatever. I can't control you. But can you at least give me the charity of having a conversation with me first?
Can everybody do me a huge favor? And it is a favor to me. Because how can I put it? Just do me a favor and make sure that everybody goes over to Karma Valley or Valley Karma's Twitter and let her know how you guys feel and how you guys do support her, because she was really distraught all day over it as well. Some of the texts that I received from her, she was just not in a good space mentally because everything. And the same way that we support Red, we want to make sure that we go over there and let her know, hey, we know that it wasn't you. We know that you tried to handle the situation, and we love you as well. I think that would go a long way if everybody could do that. You know what I mean?
And
You there? Or did I lose you?
Karma's going to try to come tomorrow and be on this stream. Sorry, Cash is being Cash. She's going to.
Well, I want. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
She's going to try to come be here tomorrow night. I know that it's a holiday.
I wanted to just circle back a minute to what I brought up about karma, and I just wanted
hold on.
that
Really quick. Joseph Terry, troll. Why do people defend LRY? She lies and bashes people in EBJ, still defending the victim. Just like KJ, then, right? So what are you saying? Because I've never heard her say a lie. Everything that she says has been actual, been on point. I'm talking about Joseph chat.
There's a troll in the chat, yeah.
Yeah. I just need him to verify that rather than come in here and just drop a bomb and say something that it's unrelated as well as
all these lies. I know where some people
don't hide them, Tammy. People need to see that. People need to see that.
I know where. Hold on, let me shut my door. I know where there's a very small group of people who say I lied about stuff. You can call it a lie, miscommunication, whatever, but in general, I am not a liar. If I was,
people can get information wrong and then come back and say, "Hey, I got that wrong. Here's the correct information." That doesn't make it a lie.
Terry is such a sock account name I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, just
So I would like to. That was good. I'm glad you interrupted me to point that out. Absolutely. And also, guys, let those things come through because people have to see that there are people out
trying to cause trouble.
I hear myself delayed.
Like someone actually went into Heather's comments and said, "This isn't a community; these are channels," and then listed everything I've ever done wrong, and then some shit that really I don't.
Yeah. Well, okay. I just want to say that Hellcat, and I don't remember who the other person was, but they said thank you for bringing that up about Karma. What I said about noticing that she might have been encouraging Vale. They said thank you for bringing that up because you were able to kind of explain it, Comic Nut, and bring some perspective to it. And they said thank you. I didn't know Karma before I saw her last night, and I wasn't very pleased by that. And now that it's explained, I feel more at ease and I feel more comfortable watching her now because I understand what was going on. So I just want to say that when you have stuff like that, even if you are the only person you think, oh, everybody's going to hate me if I say this, so I'm not going to share my feelings. Share it, because if you hold it in, it's going to hurt you.
What made Veronica say that was she said, do it, or something like that, whatever, because she could tell that her friend was trying to hold it in, and she had issues with me. But as YouTubers, we all make mistakes, especially new ones. So these people...
I've never made a mistake. What are you talking about, girl?
That's right. You are the exception. You're the one exception.
I have screwed up a lot.
I am... So, I think I'm held to a higher standard than a lot of YouTubers as far as keeping up with my chat. Like, there's stuff that I get hate for that is just not even... like, Steve can have 50 people in a chat and not say their name or acknowledge them and no one says a word. I can have 200 or 300 and... I'll get DMs of people mad at me because I didn't respond to them personally when I'm also sharing. And I never, ever, ever would ignore anyone. Even a troll, I wouldn't ignore. I've tried to... Look, Comment Nut, you were here. I've tried to accept the trolls. I've tried...
Yeah, it drives me crazy that you do that.
Do what?
It drives me nuts that you do that, but that's your personality and that's who you are, and I'm not going to try to change it.
I don't do it anymore, but you drove me crazy doing it too after I learned with, what's his face?
Keon?
No, we don't talk about him here. Remember?
Yeah.
We have a truce thanks to my internet husband.
Yeah. But I didn't say anything bad, so.
Yeah. But he asked me not to say his name.
There you go. All right, I won't.
But I'm glad that's on my chest. I hope y'all spread that word. I know that it will never be 100% corrected, and the few people that hate me anyway already, they're going to run with what happened last night, even though I know they're here listening, and they're probably those accounts with the obvious sock names right now because they can't comment with their real names, and they wouldn't anyway. But I'm glad that I addressed it, I'm glad you stopped by, Comic Nut. I'm glad you're here.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you.
Have you? What?
Go ahead.
No, you.
I was gonna say that I give you mad respect, Red, because maybe not everybody knows this, or just a few times, but there have been times when you have been close to throwing in the towel because it has been so overwhelming, or something has happened that has been so hurtful to you, or something has happened that has just been maybe not worth it to keep this going. And you are still here, and you are still running this community of all the real loyals and the people who stick up for you, and who know the truth, and who understand, and who have been here longer than me, and who are still riding the red train. These people, you have not thrown in the towel when you could have, and this is not easy. Like I said today with Waxy, it is hard to do what you do, to handle all this. I mean, I tried to do it for 10 minutes and I was like, oh my God, help.
It's so much harder. When I started this, it was for fun. I had no intentions. I never thought for a second that anyone would want to listen to me talk long enough that I would get monetized. I never thought it would happen ever. And now it's kind of like my thing. And if I'm not here, I miss y'all. I do have days. I think I said it this morning. I don't know if it's worth it anymore, but I love being here. But it's like when you get somebody that hates you, and you're going to, if you have, I think I had 770 followers this morning. That's fast since August. There's no way not to make someone mad at some point.
Oh, of course.
But I don't try to, and I don't always handle stuff well. And I've apologized a lot. I've apologized for stuff that now I wish I hadn't apologized for, because I've apologized for
remember I told you I don't apologize anymore? If you don't like what I say, then oh well. You know what I mean? Unless you're somebody close in my circle, then I owe you an explanation. But other than that, I'm not going to explain diddly squat to you. You know what I mean? And if I've offended you, oh well, I don't know what to do, because I can't please everybody all the time, and I understand that, and I know that, and I'm not in this to please everybody all the time, because then I'm gonna have my head's just gonna explode, and that's not what this is about.
Bless you.
And people are probably gonna be like, oh, he's an ass. I am. I
love you.
am not denying that as well.
I just feel like I don't want to disappoint people, and I know I do repeatedly. But at some point, I know that there's gonna be people that walk away. And
always.
Sometimes it might be for the best. Like, I'm not
talking
about the people in this chat, but I'm talking about some of the people who have walked away from this channel. It was for the best that they walked away. Because, like the comment that I read on Heather's video about this isn't a community, we don't need to all get along, because people were saying in the chat, like, we need to fix this community, and they directly said, no, we don't, this isn't a community. Yes, it is. To me, it is. When someone is coming,
it is a community.
When,
it is.
When someone is
absolutely.
When I go to Comic Nuts chat and I see all of my mods and most of my subscribers, or I go to Chrissa, or I go to Amzy, or I go to Steve, when I go somewhere and I see 150 people of my 2,000 subscribers, that is a community to me. And to let someone come in and try to ruin it because they're getting sued, or because they don't like, and I don't even think this troll, the troll the flower pot troll, I don't think that had shit to do with Katie. I think that was someone else. I have since day one. I don't think
I agree with you.
Because of this troll bought memberships to me, Chrissa, and Charlotte. How are you going to troll and buy memberships? And the person I thought, and immediately, she ain't got the money to buy memberships, but her people do. Like, and I'm not going to say names, I'm not, but, like, for me to be in the hospital and people in live streams saying, I'll believe it when I see pictures, or I'll believe it when I see Like, literally, like I would lie about that. And I didn't even lie about it. Like, my subscribers found me in the hospital. Veronica,
I know for a fact that you were in the hospital.
Veronica called local hospitals until she got my room and I answered. Shins Facebooked my son, and he didn't know I was in the hospital yet. He called the police. They came to my house and searched. They asked my neighbor, and he said she's in the hospital. Then they pulled 2 other cops up on another car and still walked around my yard for 30 minutes with flashlights, doing a welfare check when my neighbor told him I was in the hospital. Like, I've showed IG Live and y'all my staples. I didn't lie about that. That wasn't a lie.
Well, I know. I
think everybody knows.
While you were in the hospital, I spoke to you while you were there. I saw a picture. You sent me a picture while you were all in the tubes and screwed up. You know what I mean? So anybody that says the contrary,
I don't remember talking to you at all when I was in the hospital.
I know you were. You sounded like you were having fun.
I never felt like I was having fun.
Feeling and sounding are 2 different things, though. Right. You were like,
I mean, and every time I go to I've got one more follow up. I hope it's the last one with my surgeon. But every time I go, he pulls the PAs in to see me and says, you're lucky to be here. Like, you are literally 12 hours, you'd have been dead. And I've got people going live because I did a video they didn't like, saying that I was lying about being in the hospital. Hey, Jess Carter, I hope you're feeling better and that you're doing good. I hadn't seen you the last few days. I'm just glad that...
Hi, Jess. I still feel bad for accidentally hiding you the other night.
I feel like the people who are my regulars know now, at least. There were some people in Heather's stream that I've never seen before, so they might not hear that I'm not a chat person. But for the most part, I think my people will. I appreciate you being here.
What's up, Farat? One love, brother. One love, brother.
I'm glad my next husband is in the chat.
Hey, you gotta spread it around, Red. Come on. Yeah. Don't be greedy.
No. I saw Illuminati trying to steal him. I'm next, girl. You can have him after me.
That's funny.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Farat was in line after Comic Nut.
Oh, he is. Am I naming? I can only handle the next one at a time. I can't even. I don't.
And he's a lot to handle. I'll give you that.
I'm a handful.
I don't even like one. So even claiming one is a big step for me. So I damn sure ain't going to claim the next 2.
My mom says I oozeth over. And I was like, I never understood that. Now I understand. Yes. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a little bit more than a handful.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Or
me?
Yeah. Or is that not a thing where you're at?
We're doing a food drive.
Oh, that's
so
of course you are, Mr. Gift.
I'm sorry. So
no, that's amazing.
I had a bunch of turkeys. Well, I was worried that the turkeys weren't going to get here, but they did. I bought a crap load of turkeys in a refrigerated
we got a
container.
Lot of turkeys here in the chat. Yeah, turkeys.
Yeah, so I brought them down from the States, and I was able to get them really, really cheap. Even with buying them in the States and shipping them, I was able to get that many cheaper that way than buying them here. And a cafeteria, they're cooking them up right now. And then tomorrow we've got I think it's 10 trucks, maybe 12 that are going to set up behind the trucks, and then we're going to go to different communities and pass out food and plates and toys for the kids and stuff like that.
Amazing.
And then
you're such a great guy. Like, I hope I do meet a guy like you one day that's single. Seriously.
Yeah.
You got a brother? Is he single?
I do. Well, he's not single, and he lives in England, and he's the exact. He married into money. They own a huge steel refinery, the family. And when I talk about huge, the thing is ridiculous. And that's all he money's great. I love it. I go after it. I chase it. I try to do as many business ventures as I can, but it consumes him. That's who he is. And he's a great dude. Don't get me wrong. And he'll give you whatever you need, but it's like with a little bit of a price type of
I
situation.
want to play
you know?
something just to get the chat in a happier, because this shit right here, I can't.
I want to just say one Warped Angel is leaving, and they wished us a happy Thanksgiving. And
Don't leave
Thank you,
yet.
Warped
You
Angel.
gotta watch for 30 more seconds. I've got to show this. You've got to see this. If anyone's, don't leave. Hold up, please. Please God, don't leave. Jeez Louise. Are y'all ready? Are you ready?
Ready?
Ready. Let's listen.
Red is doing good. In fact, when they
I'll
interviewed,
start over.
now we have a drunk squirrel. Thankfully for Little Red is doing good. In fact, when they interviewed Katie in Inver Grove Heights, Little Red was literally on the deck munching on some food. It was like perfect. And he didn't look drunk. He was just looking happy. The next morning, she named this guy Little Red, which I think is hilarious. Like a little tiny squirrel named Little Red is eating the pear. He's getting wasted. Then he goes and passes out. He comes back the next day. He's completely hungover and he just eats more food that she gives him.
The hell is that?
What in the world?
Whoa!
Let's watch one more time, because this
Now we have a drunk squirrel. Thankfully for Little Red is doing good. In fact, when they interviewed Katie in Inver Grove Heights, Little Red was literally on the deck munching on some food. It was like perfect. And he didn't look drunk. He was just looking happy. The next morning, she named this guy Little Red, which I think is hilarious. Like a little tiny squirrel named Little Red is eating the pear. He's getting wasted. Then he goes and passes out. He comes back the next day. He's completely hungover and he just eats more food that she gives him.
Oh my God, is that life? That is life.
She has lost her damn mind.
No, that's a video. I immediately thought that this was someone that I knew.
Doctored.
I thought this was someone I knew that has a pet squirrel, and I was like, "Did you share the story?" And they're like, "No, this is something that she posted."
But what was it about? An actual squirrel, or was it about you?
No, it was about an actual squirrel. Someone told me. I'll have to find it in my DMs.
When was this? When was this video?
Give me a second. I don't know when the video was, but I'll go to...
Today
and
or yesterday.
And is she talking about herself in third person? Because she says when Katie was interviewed.
No,
What
it
in
was
the
an actual
world?
video.
I didn't
is
hear
she
that
talking
part.
about?
What the fuck?
No, she goes, when Katie was interviewed, the squirrel, Lil Red, was right behind her getting drunk or something. Please explain this to me. I usually can get stuff like this.
It was a viral squirrel video that happened in Minnesota where she lives. So she told the story. But she only told the story. I don't know when it was from, but thank you, Katie.
That is so clearly a jab at you.
I think I woke up with 770 subscribers, and I have like more than that now. Thanks, Katie.
You're at 1,800.
Woo!
Girl. Yoo-hoo!
And
everybody, there's 182 people here and only 47 thumbs up. Let's
can
go.
we please get a like or a dislike? One
We
more
get on
Evangel.
the-
Please, will someone tell Lil Red the rest of the P? I don't know what that means.
Get on the red train. I think I started something. Everybody was going, choo choo, get on the red train. All aboard the red train.
I found the article about the squirrel.
Oh, did you? Go. Oh, bless your heart. Catherine with C's been quiet all this time. And we love her. I love you, girl.
So it was Minnesota squirrel accidentally gets drunk after feasting on fermented pears. So Katie was the person who found the squirrel. So that's funny. And yes, the squirrel is called Little Red. So it's just...
She named it after me, but she didn't put a y'all. Imagine that. Oh, hussy.
And you have a video and everything.
Oh,
so
goodness
if you just
gracious.
Google, if you go to Google and you search drunk squirrel Little Red, you found a few videos and the article too. Yeah.
I'm sharing my PayPal link.
But that's funny.
Because someone DM me for it.
Hold on. The same troll is back under a different name, Christine Holger. Insane. Everyone knows Lil Red works now except for EBD, who defends her. Everyone Morals has left his channel. Even Carmavale. Everyone of has left this channel. Dude, go
Who?
suck on some
No,
balls somewhere,
insane.
bruh.
Everyone knows how Little Red
Oh,
works.
shoot, man. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying, dude? Hey,
don't
hold on, give me a
delete it,
second.
Don't delete it.
No, don't delete it, but dude, do me a
Everyone
favor,
knows how
man,
Red
and go
works,
get a life.
except for
Because
Eddie, who defends her. Everyone.
I'm gonna shut up, so I don't say nothing dumb, dude. Because this troll is a moron.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are a moron.
I don't think that I'm effing Rakin has left me yet. She's
No
actually,
one has.
She's not like actually a big YouTube person anyway, but I love her. And Karma is coming here tomorrow night if she can get like what the F. Okay.
And Vale has admitted that she was wrong. So come on. You know what? I
mean,
think
she
this
literally
person,
went to my 2:00 stream today, Karma, and apologized, and Vale apologized during my stream, and I had to apologize to Heather and say I wasn't trying to be rude, but I did say that in the stream I don't want to talk about this here because I wasn't trying to do it. I was trying to have a happy stream because did you see EBJ? Creepshow did a video. Did you see it?
I saw part of it. I didn't
Oh
get
my
to finish
God,
it.
did you see her shout me out and share my tweets and like woo woo? That's probably where my subs are coming from.
yeah.
Like she's amazing. She's such a sweet person, and I have DM'd her. Like, whew, I was kind of fangirling when I actually went to Patreon and remembered so I could see the video early this morning because I couldn't take the suspense anymore.
Christine, Holger, whoever you are, do you need a hug? I
Sue
think
M
people
said
who
you're a bloody obvious troll and you're trying to destroy this. Thank you, Sue M, you bloody troll.
people who do what you do,
I don't care.
Are very
That's the
sad.
thing. He could say what he wants, but I just don't care, Christine Holger, because you are insignificant. You don't make up this community. You aren't a pillar in this community. You aren't a voice in this community. You are either a Uni KJ or what is the name of that other crazy Joe or Critical K or whatever. All those people, dude, they all suck. And for you to say that I am morally corrupt or morally bankrupt is absolutely out of this world, because I do more in one day, in 1 hour,
Yep.
over half of the United States. So
Yes. And you must be very sad. There must be
absolutely
something
do.
missing.
He
Something missing from your life that you have to say stuff like
I
that.
don't know another human that does more for other humans than Comet Nut. Period.
That's
I
right.
don't give a damn. Like, there's nothing he could have. Like, he could have been against me last night and just railed me. I still wouldn't have turned against him because, like, I know his heart.
he says, or she says, maybe I'm a huge supporter of EBJJ Comic. If you were a huge supporter of me, you wouldn't be saying those things, and you would know where I stand and who I support, and therefore you would respect me, because I respect everyone who shows me the same type of respect. But if you come at me disrespecting me, you know what I mean?
But
Then that's a whole
also,
different
Comet
story.
Nut, you know my heart. Like, we've had conversations, like, one-on-one conversation. You know my heart, so you know that I'm not a racist. Even if I fuck up, and I do, I mess up, but you know my heart that I'm not a bad person.
Yeah.
know you're
And
not.
yeah.
If you were, I wouldn't be here.
Same here. Same here.
Yes, Lil Red. You apologize like a Canadian, actually.
Oh well, I got Karma had a huge long ass comment on her stream that's now deleted. That was from someone who I've been friends with and not friends with, but I thought we had a truce, and he said he wasn't getting involved anymore. But he actually said that I do half-hearted apologies. I don't think I have ever half-heartedly apologized anywhere ever. I apologize in tears. In the beginning, every time I apologized was in tears. I've never fake apologized anywhere. Katie has. Not me.
Yeah, I think I've apologized once on YouTube about a situation, and I don't want to do it again. I don't. If I am
do
dead
wrong, I'll
as
apologize.
wrong, then yeah. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. But if I'm a little wrong, don't expect an apology.
Yeah, I saw one of your apologies and it bit you in the ass.
It was the only one that I ever did.
Yeah, that's why you don't apologize anymore.
Nope. So that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, but just to can I switch gears real quick?
Please.
Okay.
I heard Emily Baker mention midday Nurse Kimberly. I'm fangirling. I've still not watched that video. Go ahead, comment nuts.
So, anyway, Christine Holger just wrote, the LCBJJ comic, that's a joke defending someone who says BS lies like everything with you. You stoop to her level. Do me a favor. If you are, subscribe to me, unsubscribe to me. If you are a Patreon of me, let me know who you are so I can refund you all of the money you sent me, plus some because you need it more than me. Right. And if you are a member, do the same. And I will also double, triple the amount that you sent to me because you need a little bit of more money so you can go get an education or something, because that is absolutely, utterly crazy. You leaving me is not going to hurt me.
That's absolutely
wait, you giving trolls money? I don't like you anymore, Comic Nut.
That's absolutely someone that is blocked from commenting as their real self. That's all that is. And there's a handful of people that hate me.
Of course, there's a handful of people that hate me. There's 2 consistent people that hate me because there's 2 consistent thumb downs that I get on every single video that I ever put up. I don't know who they are, but I know that I love it because it's engagement. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Give me a thumbs
That's
down,
right.
Y'all. Go for it.
Hey, nobody pressed a like button after I asked so nicely last time.
I gotta take a bathroom break. Nobody say anything racist while I'm going. I'll be right back.
Oh, Red. Oh my God. Pretty, please let's get it up to 52 likes before Red comes back. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up.
It's at 87 right now.
Oh, then I must need to refresh my thing. My bad. Good job, everybody. That was fast. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you, Crafty. I appreciate the comment. I really do.
She's crafty. She gets around. What'd you say?
Yeah, she's my homie, man. We talk a lot, and I appreciate her wisdom and just who she is as an individual. I appreciate everybody who comes in and talks to me, and everybody who was actually really worried about me during the hurricanes. It speaks volumes about the community itself. And
Yep.
It does, and I really appreciate it. And everybody is here that that knows people were praying. There were some people that were actually crying, man, because they felt the love.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, I remember in one of our chats, Sherry was sending us like literal screen grabs of the weather changes, like up to the minute that were going on where you were at.
I appreciate that.
It was just, a lot, you got a lot of love here. So
Godless Scummer says, darn, I would have started trolling you ages ago if I knew you would have been that generous.
That's what I'm saying. I got some beefs with you, Comic Net. We got to talk.
Yeah, man. I'll pay for your education, man.
I'm going to totally start trolling Comic Nut from now on.
Oh, you're in trouble now, boy.
Uh-oh. What's funny is, I'm crazy enough to drop that money on that individual, more so get them a scholarship so they can go back to school and get themselves a little bit of an education.
Here's my thing: they're using what looks like a real name, but let's see your real picture. Let's post a profile picture.
So that individual was the other individual. So just think about the life that they have. They made a troll account, and then that troll account was banned, and real quick and made another troll account to come back in.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That to me shows you that you have absolutely no life, because at least me,
that's right.
If I'm not sitting in this chair and I'm listening to somebody, I have the earbuds in and I'm working. I'm doing something with my life. I'm moving around. The only time you'll actually see me not doing something is when I'm eating, and even then I'll be doing something. When I'm here sitting here with you guys, or if I'm sleeping. Other than that, so it's like.
Yep.
I don't understand. It doesn't compute in my brain somebody who has the ability to waste that much time. Like, even when I'm tweeting and doing and saying stupid stuff over Twitter, I am still actively working. I'm doing something. I'm multitasking. So I don't answer back people right away. That's because I'm doing something. So for you to have that ability to make that many troll accounts, it just speaks volumes of the individual that you are.
And the life you don't have. I do want to say, hey, Nikki May, thanks for being here. And for some reason, that name sticks out because she had a pinned comment that happened to be paused, I guess, in Heather's stream last night. So that's one of the names that I hope you've heard what's happened here tonight, because she had an opinion of to where that all came from last night, but no one heard it. Like the offensive stuff, no one can source where that came from. It didn't come from the person who was so offended by it, and now no one can get a hold. Heather can't even get a hold of her by phone. She apologized and disappeared. Like, I'm not even going to go there. We'll talk about that tomorrow night.
Yeah, no, it's. I guess it's best to drop and then allow the storm to pass and then come out and talk about it once it's died down, because
and I didn't want to talk about this at all. Like during my day stream, I wasn't going to, but then Heather was too busy. She said she was going to tweet about it, and I'm like, that's not going to tell everyone. She can't go live because she can't even get a hold of Vale now, so that's not going to do any good. So she can't go live with me. I can't just act like it didn't happen when I've got people that are actively the ones who started this. It's been going on for a couple of weeks since I was in the hospital. It's been since I did the police video stream. It's been really bad. I don't apologize for that stream. I can't. I don't. I won't. I apologize if it triggered people and I didn't warn them ahead of time. But, I love everyone in this community, and I do think that I don't think that this is a channel and that's a channel. I don't agree with someone saying this isn't a community, because if I go to Comic Nuts
hold on. Well, you Comic Nut, you are two-faced, because I already expressed my problems last night with Reds.
Under what name, though?
Yeah. How about this? If you expressed your issues with me, then why are you doing it here and not DMing me to talk to me about what I have?
And what?
And then I can set you straight. Yeah. Because this is crazy, because what the are you talking about? You are two-faced. You know what? Do me a favor and just block that person, because they are dumb. Dumb as all hell.
Well, like for the past few weeks,
Done.
maybe more, we have trolls like maybe 1 or 2 per night, and it's always in different names. So I think it's the same person every night. And
because I just looked up
see
that
person
name
tomorrow night too.
Yeah, and whoever whatever.
I've never
get a
seen that name that I
No
remember.
one,
No, but
no
they
one
changed
last
their name.
night voiced. No one voiced their opinions with me.
There was
last
one
night.
named Jamissa that was trolling hard. There's someone that goes around from stream to stream and accuses me of lying about my mods not having multiple accounts or multiple Twitters. Everyone knows that Shins has Shins, and she has one called Hemptress. Everyone.
But hold on, wait a minute. Can I say something real quick and cut you off? That's not your fucking business. Number one, number two. That's not for you to defend. It's just not.
Shin said that last night in the stream to this person. Everyone knows that's me. Like that's like me having. I had the Sweet Pea account, my little red account, and I had one that was called Rockin' Robin. Everyone knew they were both me. Shins doesn't hide that. That's not a secret. But someone was trolling in that chat last night. That's the only person I saw trolling. So maybe this is Jamissa.
Who knows? But whoever it is, man, go get a life, dude.
Get a damn life. Hey, Chelsea.
I I mean, this doesn't really matter, I guess, but I think Janissa just is not hiding under names, because I saw she has a thing with Shens, because I've seen her ask the same questions and come at Shens in at least one other chat before that. So that's like a thing must be between that situation. I don't know.
The way she was going about it, she was trolling me. She was.
Oh, she definitely was trolling, but I don't think that they're the same person as this person on here.
I don't even know who that is. I don't know who Janessa is. I don't know who, you know what I mean?
And I've never seen that Christine name ever. So how did you voice your opinion last night? But you didn't use that name because Karma didn't let anyone get. Stop apologizing. You don't have to. Sometimes you got to be an ass because you got to get a lot of weirdos. I do get some trolls, weirdos. I love you in the chat. I do so much. Hellcat, Miss Cassandra, maybe she's out of battery. Ooh. I don't know what that means, but it can be taken many ways. You not liking Little Red is a you problem. Chill out, chica. All love here. Thank you, Chelsea. See? Jamisa was going hard last night. Stirred the pot. Hellcat. Miss Cassandra.
Again, I don't know who Janessa is.
I've never seen her before last night. I think there's people who change their name who have a lot of accounts. I mean, that's the world of, if you're going to be a YouTuber, I don't even call myself a creator. I don't think I have, if I did, it was an accident. I don't call myself a creator. I do YouTube, so I guess I'm a YouTuber. There's people who have lots and lots and lots of names. And
yeah, I have two. Drama for Your Mama and Comic Nut. And everybody knows them because I put them on blast. I don't hide them or put them on the side. Everybody knows who those two accounts belong to. They belong to me.
Oh, I have a bunch of Gmail accounts because Katie kept blocking me out of her IG, so I had to make them. At this point, everyone knows who they all are. And I'm blocked from her and Unirocks and all of them. So it's not like I don't troll people and be ugly. I would literally just go in and I would tell them who I was, whatever. But I would just try to go watch an IG live and stop apologizing.
I have a few things that I just want to finish up on that I keep forgetting. One of them is that I just want to touch on.
Oh, Jamissa's from Uni's.
Family. Yeah, I saw that.
I definitely don't know who the fuck that is then.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. But one thing about and I think I have been have done this in the past, and I know it's really an easy thing to do. Last night it was very heightened and prolonged, but my point, what I'm getting at is we all don't like what happened last night, but it happened. But I think it's better that the person was specified at a certain point, because I have a problem with vague chat talking or expressing that you have a problem, but not to everyone, but not saying who it's about. This is my personal opinion, because then people are guessing. People are going to come to their own conclusions. They're going to start gossiping. I bet it's this. I bet it's this, which is going to turn into, it is that person. That did happen. And that's who they were talking about. I'm sure of it. So I am going to try to be more careful and try to recognize when I'm doing that and not do it, because it's not helpful in any way. So that's one of the things I would like to say. If you guys want to talk about it, I just want to get these other things out real fast. Another thing is, well, I just was a jerk when I said that, and I forgot the other thing that I was going to say. So, oh man, I just can't retain these things.
Cindy,
and looking at the chat, it's like
we can't list the trolls, Cindy, because they're ever changing names. There's really Flower Pot was the one that caused the biggest drama, and she changed to Lucille Bowler, and now she's gone. Oh
yeah.
But other than that, it's just a ever revolving door of names that try to cause strife amongst creators who they know are friends, or just come in chats and negative, and you can't please them. They're just hateful.
Yeah.
And I've learned that I've got some that come in and buy memberships and act like they're friendly for weeks before they turn. So that's new to me. That's a new thing to me. Is that something that's happened for a while?
Yeah, I guess that is, but that's why the mods that I have, those are the mods. I won't change my mods, and I won't add any more mods. The mods that I have with me, they've been with me for 6 months, and nothing's ever happened. You know, we all inside of our mod chat might bicker amongst each other, but at the end of the day, it's all love, and we hug, kiss, make up, and we understand that something might have happened that particular day to that individual, and they used us to vent because we're family. That's what family does.
I hear
and we understand that.
Going on KJ now. Ooh.
Oh, I remembered something else. So, two things in that. So, hopefully somebody agrees with me about calling things out, but not specifying who it's about. I think it causes more problems than helps anything. Along with that, last night, something else that was being asked was to prove that something did not happen. How do you prove that someone did not do something? How do you prove that something didn't happen? It's proving that something. How does someone do that? It's how. You know
receipts.
What I'm saying?
If I want to prove that something up, I'm going to drop the actual screenshot.
But
if it didn't, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say. But won't people always say, well, then you just don't have all the receipts? It still could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. If I can't prove that it didn't or did happen, I won't talk about it personally.
That's my point. Yeah.
If I can prove it, I'll drop it, and I'll be like, well, here are the receipts. Here you did say this. Here you are talking to me and calling me a derogatory term, and you say you didn't, and here it is. I use that as an example, just not to cause any waves, but it was an example that popped in my head. So, and if I can't prove it, I'll just chew the bit. I'll just be like, okay, I can't prove it, and until I can, I'll just keep my mouth shut. And then once I can, then I'll drop it. And if I can't, then oh well, it was either some. Or now, if it happened directly to me, you're always going to be able to prove that because it happened in a conversation or a YouTube thing or video. There's always some sort of proof if it's happening directly to you. But if it's so-and-so saying it to so-and-so and so-and-so said it to you, at that point it becomes hearsay and you need receipts to be able to prove it. I'm not going to call either individual a liar. I'm just going to call it an unprovable standpoint, because it's not a fact.
Yeah.
Did I go off on a tangent?
No,
not really.
All right.
No, you were just riffing off of what I said.
Mm-hmm.
So there were a lot of things wrong with what happened, and I just like to. I mean, mostly I'm saying it for to help myself learn. I'm not going to tell anybody else that they have to learn something from a situation. I just hope that we can. I just hope.
You have to. If you have to be a fumbling idiot to not learn, even the dumbest of mice learn something. You know what I'm saying? Here's what my mom says. My mom used to say, even an idiot mouse will find the cheese.
I knew you were going to say that. I don't know.
My mom used to tell me that, and now that I'm older, I understand what she means.
Colleen Bennett said, please don't say provably.
What's wrong with provable?
Is that a word?
Is Unirock's word. He says provably.
Oh,
provably.
Gotcha. Okay.
Jinx. We both said, oh. So it's just
and here God bless my son. I love him to no end. He is a bright, shining star in my life, but he is not the shiniest penny in the wishing well. And even when I say something, I might say something that I don't think he's going to understand, and he'll come back like an hour or so later after mulling it over, and he'll get a very, very small smidgen of what I was trying to say to him, he might have missed everything else, but he'll get that 2 or 3%. With that 2 or 3%, that equals growth, mental growth, emotional. So everyone, even the biggest of fumbling idiots, has the ability to retain that 2 or 3%. And as you add more, 2 or 3% turns into 4, and the 4 turns into 5, and so on and so on. So that's my opinion.
Truth. And I'm fixing to do something weird because what time we start? 8, and it's not been 2 hours yet. I'm gonna tell y'all what. I got up at 6. I've been watching videos since 7. I've had the most stressful day probably since I started the internet, and I've had some effed up stressful days. I want to end the stream.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I've ever had one this short at night, and I know that Scump said that they were fixing to get off work and they were excited, and I'm so sorry. Like, I hate to disappoint, but it's been a shat ass day for me. And I feel like it's ending on an up note. I'm so glad that Comment Nut took a link. I'm so glad that me and Heather were able to talk, and I don't know what came to light with her, I don't know what happened that made them whatever, but I'm glad it happened because that could have ruined.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's no
damage because
it
has.
There's no way that I couldn't have come in to the what happened yesterday, and I'm not going to hide, and I was going to talk about exactly what happened, and to make sure I wasn't going to leave tonight until I knew for a fact that everyone understood what happened last night, and to iron over the situation for the both of you. So I came in like the ambassador to try to make everybody understand, and for you and her to be on good terms again. I understand that it'll take a little bit of time, maybe you to trust her or vice versa. And I know it'll get there. I'm not worried about that. At the least bit, I'm not worried about that because
at this
I
point,
know you.
I'm to a point. I'm at a point right now where I have people who have memberships in my channel and are here for weeks that pretending to be not. I don't know who I can trust at this point, but that's not going to jade my outlook on people. I don't just think that people are bad. You know what I'm saying? I'll be more careful about what I say or who I trust. Like, you got to, but I mean, I'm not going to let it change who I am. As far as I love everybody here. I love people, and we'll as we have to weed out the weeds, we'll always have to weed out the bad ones.
Oh, and last thing that I have been forgetting, would like to give props and respect to the chat, especially the ones that are here all the time and that really make up this community and make it what it is, the wonderful place that it is. Because today, when Karma and Vale came into the chat to say what they had to say, everybody was kind. Everybody was understanding. It was clear that Red didn't want to talk about it and it wasn't the right time, but still, I feel that the people, you guys are a great representation of what and who Lil Red is at the heart, because Karma said, okay, we're going to go now, or I'm going now. Thank you so much for the kind acceptance and the nice, treatment for us coming in here. And I think that is definitely worth pointing out because you guys are awesome. You guys, I mean, I've not been here for very long, and
Crazy Christy, I love you.
But yeah, Crazy Christy and Craft Happy Tammy and Sherry and Lisa,
I know I have people that just bit their tongues and were nice despite not wanting to be, and I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
and I appreciate my moderators and my members and my subscribers and the random viewers that come in. I love you all. Crazy Christy, you're my favorite troll.
She's now the idiot mouse. She says she still hasn't found her cheese.
You will. Every mouse finds a cheese.
There's that book, Who Stole My Cheese, or Where's My Cheese?
Actually, while you're BSing, I was talking to my wife, and I'm actually going to come out with a few children's books.
Oh, cool.
So I think that's going to be the mouse that found his cheese.
How are they going to get
Aw.
monetized? Because your mouth.
The effing mouse found his effing cheese. George.
Fraud alert, welcome.
And I'll turn him
I
into
told him,
nursery
I said,
rhymes.
I said, comment note, now officially owes me $38 because my video got demonetized because I played 3 of his videos that just language, like, and it wasn't the stream, it was the actual videos, but it was a joke. I watched the videos before I played them, but that's why they got demonetized, because the videos I shared, you were like, mother. Like, good Lord.
But you know what's funny is that they're green for me.
So I have PayPal,
they're monetized.
comment up, and I have super chats. And,
But
no,
like I said, what's
whatever.
funny is
Whatever.
my videos are fully monetized. I got green lights on them all.
Well, and what is it about? Why is YouTube now making everything yellow and you have to get everything manually reviewed?
Because there's not enough people
That
to
just
be able
started
to.
the last week or two, but it's
Yeah,
causing
because of the
things-
COVID thing again.
But it's
It happened.
I mean, most people watch your videos the first 24 hours, so isn't that costing money?
So what I do is I actually get my real crystal ball that's not broken, and I see into the future what drama is going to come. I make a video of it, send it to YouTube so they can get it approved, and as soon as the drama hits, I release it.
Yeah, your crystal
Nice.
ball's cracked.
Aw.
Yeah, that's funny.
You cracked crystal ball.
The noggin.
Thank you,
Oh.
Tina and Veronica. Your wisdom about last night. You went against the grain, spoke the truth. Why was Fraud Alert timed out?
Yeah, I wanted to see if they really needed a hug because they're so sad. They have to say mean things like
and
that.
I don't. Fraud Alert's always been okay here. I thought. Did they say something?
What happened?
Oh,
What did I
I'll
do?
tell
Let me
you what they
think.
End
said.
of the troll.
Keep complaining about an accurate comment. Sorry if the
There you
truth
go.
hurts. Critical thinkers know the comment was spot on. Your track record says it all for both of you. Okay, so bye.
Yes.
Now they're gone. So get in your sock account next time you want to come talk.
That
I
was
mean-
their soccer count tonight.
Yeah. But
I did think they hadn't been trouble before, so I will leave a tiny benefit of the doubt that they could have been talking to somebody else in the
Nah.
chat, but I doubt it.
Okay, then they can hop in my DMs and tell me, and we'll talk about it. That's my new theory. Like, if you get timed out, I'm not going to be so generous. If you get timed out, just DM me, like Unirock says, and we'll talk about it.
Yep.
Nothing's permanent. If mistakes are made, it's a mistake.
Death and taxes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Crazy said
A
that was
ban-
Uni, guys.
In my channel, a ban is like death. It's permanent. So
Hell
I know where
yeah.
accidents
Oh,
happened. I had someone
Crazy.
message me last week and say, I was recommended your stream by a friend. I've been there 10 to 12 times. No one's ever acknowledged me. Well, when she said that, not just I didn't acknowledge, no one's ever spoken back. I said, and she said, the first time I was there, there was a lot of arguing with some ex-mods. So I knew that was the Super Chat Luna shit stink. So I immediately knew when she said no one acknowledged that was, she got timed out. So I said, could you please tell me, because she DM me from a different name. I said, could you please tell me your YouTube name and let me look in my DM, because that night, I still had moderators that didn't like me that could have been rogue mods, and we had a lot of trolls in the chat. Someone could have got accidentally banned. I knew if someone had been in my chat more than one time and spoken and gotten ignored by everyone, then they're not being seen. So in order to prove it, just in case they didn't believe me, but they believed me just because they were like, I'm so grateful that, like, it proves your character that that your heart, that you immediately answer back every email. I recorded in OBS on a phone call with Dottie. I opened up my studio and there they were. I had never seen that name before, but they had been blocked, and I don't know if it was a rogue mod or if they said hi right beside an a-hole troll, and they accidentally. I don't know why they got blocked, but now she's here quite often, and I appreciate it. So I'm all for if you're hidden from my channel, let's talk about it. But I ain't gonna always. This isn't gonna be a situation where I keep unblocking someone like I did in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I do want to say for the people in the chat, if I didn't say your name or if I missed you, Cindy, my phone is dying. We love you. We're fixing in too. I love you all for being here every night and putting up with my mouth and my foot in my mouth quite often. See, Creepshow's video did get somebody's panties in a twist, and I cannot wait to watch their next few videos. They're on a rampage now.
Yep.
Sock insult war. Maybe that's true. I love you all. Thank you for being here on panel.
Hey,
Catherine with a C. We haven't gotten to hear your sweet accent.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Next
Quick,
time, maybe.
Red, can I
Yes.
put the video up that I did today? Can I post it?
Yeah, you want to watch it? Or you just want
Well, they can watch. No, I can post it and they can run over and watch it. It's 30 minutes long. It's the longest video I've ever done.
Yeah, it was good.
You want to watch it, or were you going to drop the link?
He's gonna post it so people can go give him views.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If that's okay with you, I don't want to overstep bounds.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Jules V thought that we were saying
I've
frog
gotta-
alert.
That's that person's name. It was Fraud Alert.
No, frog, like a leaping frog.
So,
That's
but I don't have
I've got a frog tattoo.
I don't have a wrench to do it. So.
Oh,
What do you
I'll
mean
do
you
it.
don't have... See?
Oh yeah, you do.
Alright.
Yes, you do.
I?
Wait, say something
You
in the
should.
chat so I can give you a wrench back.
Okay.
So I said whenever anybody starts arguing,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
I just
say,
noticed that. I don't have it.
I'm gonna say frog alert. Frog alert.
The chat's moving so fast, I can't get hold of you. Come in. Hold on.
I'm
Alright,
so
there you
goofy.
go.
I'm so stupid sometimes.
Sweet.
And go download my songs too. I'll put my music link in here one more time.
So I've got 2 more of those coming out.
Yeah, y'all go.
It was
other
a
one-
good video.
Apparently, Keemstar's ripping somebody to shreds on the video, so I want to go watch that one too.
Yeah. And Emily D is also
I gotta watch that one too today.
live. Here, let me show you.
She actually
I'm watching.
shouted me out.
I don't know if you could see that. You see that right there? I'm watching your chat, watching your live, watching this live,
Has
and
she-
I'm
have
talking
my
to you guys.
Have you
word.
seen the part where she said "Little Red Y'all" yet?
No.
Apparently, she said my name, and
I'm gonna watch it all again. Once we're done, I'll watch it from the very beginning.
I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. I will be here tomorrow at some point, and I will try to schedule it a couple hours earlier. I'm sure my mom's going to call me and say, I made a little bit of turkey or a ham. She's going to do something, even though I don't have anything planned. So, y'all have a great night. I love you. Happy Thanksgiving or whatever you celebrate tomorrow. Happy Thursday. Love y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Hang out and
Peace.
hang out
Later.
and meet if you don't mind for a second.
Okay.
If I must.
Yeah.